I'll give a tough game. I knew it was going to be after that Baylor game. Give Kansas a lot of credit. They come in here, they very easily could have laid down. They didn't. They come in here and played hard, had a good game plan. We struggled, but we played well enough to win. I thought Taylor Palmer, I had to move her to the point guard there. We got it going a little bit where they couldn't cheat as much. We got to find something out because, everybody's copycats, so people will start doing that to us. Linda and Darius just got to step up and hit shots and that type of stuff, but we'll work on that in practice. And I thought Jess Harley come off the bench and played extremely well for us. Her and Taylor, I thought they did a great job off the bench. Asia, they were double sitting on her, and then Bria Holmes hit some big shots. So, I'm very proud of the girls. This was a tough game coming off that one-day prep and not a lot of rest. So, we did enough to win. Needless to say, we got to play a lot better going into the tournament, but we will.
Talk about the added emotion with senior night as well.
Yeah.
And what was on the line?
Yeah, between that and then, we had to make a decision. We're going to put Brooke out there. She's not ready. Do we put her out there and then hopefully we get the jump ball? We can take time out, or if they get the ball, we can foul real quick, that type of stuff. And then between the senior night and, Baylor and all that stuff going on. But, I thought we settled down there, especially the second half a little bit, and got it going a little bit, got running a little bit, defended a little bit better. So, overall it wasn't our best effort, but, it was good enough to win. And, again, great crowd. I want to thank the whole crowd. A great crowd, great enthusiasm, and, that's the way to take these girls out. Just a great crowd and a great job with the crowd. So our girls really appreciated that, and I really appreciate it too, that, because those girls deserved that. And, they were able to get it. We were able to get the win, and that was the most important thing.
You said yesterday the conference championship weren't real high on your pecking order in NCAA. Now that you got one, does it feel any better, any different?
Yeah, I'm glad we got it. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather be sitting here we got it and sitting here we didn't get it. But, honestly, my whole career, it's always been about seeding, getting a good seed and location. And that now, you got to play a Big 12 tournament, so now you got to go do that. But I think it's all about seeding. I think, hopefully we're going to be a 2-3 seed and see where we're placed. It's all about location, who your draw is, and who you're seeded with. So that's going to be the most important thing. But right now I didn't even mention our next game. I usually do. I just said, let's enjoy this. I'll give you one day off, and we'll come back on Thursday for practice. So,
how did you keep the euphoria from beating Bella and also the trip home from affecting you tonight? That could have.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, as the game was going on, I said, oh, holy. I don't want to say what I was thinking, but I was thinking, we got to do something. Somebody's got to spark us. Somebody's got to make a spark, and I thought Jess did that. And then, our point guards were losing their confidence a little bit, so I just thought, we'll put Taylor. Taylor's never played point guard in her life, so we put Taylor in there. But they had to guard us on us when Taylor was in there, and then Asia was able to get off a little bit because of that.
This is the best you felt since you took on the job 13 years ago.
Best I felt?
Is this the best that you feel right now?
Yeah, this group, and again, it's great. We won, if Baylor wins a big co-chance, but to win the Big 12 in the second year is great. And with this group, a lot of times you have seniors and, you say the right things about your seniors because people are going to write it down. But I really mean what I say about these seniors this time, and they're just great people. They deserve this. They worked hard during the summers and all that, and that makes it all worthwhile when you work hard all summer and you got to listen to me the whole time and that type of stuff, and then come out here and be successful. That's what it's all about.
Mike, I know you like to get moved at this point, but you've been in the Big 12 and the Big East, the conference regular season championship versus the conference tournament championship. Which one's more impressive?
I think the regular season is. I think we played in two tournament championships in the Big East, and if whoever gets hot right there, then we got hot at the right time. I just think the true champion, especially in our league, when you play everybody twice. There's a true champion. When everybody's got to play everybody twice, I think that's, in the long haul and everything that goes on, injuries and travel, you add all that in and you can still, only lose 2 games in the Big 12. That says a lot about our players.
Coach, you talked about the backup point guard a little bit. We saw Rook obviously come out there. Any chance that she could be available in a couple weeks?
Yeah, we're hoping. Yeah, absolutely, we're hoping. She's just not 100%, and I'm just not going to take a chance. If she's not 100, I'm not going to put anybody out there that's not 100%. It's just not worth it. So, we'll wait. She's getting better every day, and she'll continue to rehab, and then we'll go from there.
When did you make that decision that you were going to try to put her out there?
Oh, let's see. I got over to the gym at 5:30 and been debating it back and forth and all that. Here's the problem. She's not 100%. You put her out there because, everybody wants her out there senior night. And then all of a sudden she turns the wrong way and now she's delayed or her knee swells up. And then who looks like a dummy? I do. And then everybody's going to be saying, well, why would you do that? She's not 100%. Put her out there. And if you don't put her out there, well, why wouldn't you put her out there just for the jump ball? So it was not a win-win situation for that. But we just decided at the end, you know what? She deserves that. She's worked hard for 4 years. If she thinks she can go out there for the jump ball, let's do it.
She didn't say anything to you?
Oh, yeah. We talked about 3 times today. And I changed my mind, and she changed her mind about 2 or 3 times. And then finally, actually, Pat talked me into it, and we decided, let's go ahead and do it. And I talked to her mother and said, this is what we're thinking about doing.
Is it about Harley that makes you guys score? She may not score, but you guys score. There was 2 stretches there where offense was running better. What does she do?
Well, she sets good picks, and she did score. She ended up 9 points. That's a little bit more than what she normally does. So she did score. She runs the floor so well. She makes defense. She stretches the defense because she runs so hard. And then she's always creating something on the defensive end and creating fast breaks for us because of her defense and hustle. I thought we took like 2 or 3 charges down the stretch there, and I guarantee you, I know Taylor was involved in one. I guarantee Jess was involved in one. So, she just does the little things, the dirty work, and she's done that for 4 years. It doesn't surprise me.
Did you see that right away from her?
Oh yeah, absolutely. When we were recruiting her, she was just hustling. I remember the first time she tore ACL playing in Nike National, and game's over, the ball's near the foul line. Instead of just letting it go, she goes and dives and saves it and tears her ACL with like 10 seconds left in the game. And I'm sitting there watching, and I'm thinking, why would she ever do that? But that's just the way she plays. She goes 100% all the time.
Think back on when you took this program over to right now. How could you sum it up in building and getting to this point?
Well, I'll tell you what, I always tell the story. My first day here, I really hadn't been down here. And so when I was announced in front of the media, I went upstairs. I said, where's the offices? They said, right here. And I go in, and I said, I said, where's the assistant coaches? They had 3 assistants in one office. So then I said, well, show me the locker rooms. I go down and look at the locker rooms. It was real small and stuff, and I'm thinking, wow. So I go back upstairs, and I said, we got to get busy. And I said, who's the best team in the Big East? I was on the men's side. They said, Connecticut. I said, we have a tape from last year? And Shirley Milley, my secretary, said, yeah, but I don't think you want to watch that one. I said, yeah, I do. We got beat by, I think, 70. So then I was thinking, hell, I need to go back to Salem. I was ready to call the president of Salem. But, that's just, at Salem when I went there, it was they were only winning 4 or 5 games, and we were able to build it. And then here. And administration has just been great. I mean, once I got in here and we started talking about what we need to be successful, and the administration was just fantastic. And, it all starts with recruiting. This championship started 4 years ago. It didn't just start this year. All the assistant coaches and the hard work they put in recruiting, getting these players in here. And then once they get here, the people making them better and skill develop and that and the hard work that they did. It takes a lot of people.
When do you think you made the decision that this was the place you wanted to stick around and establish and really?
Well, I never wanted to leave West Virginia. When I was on the men's side, I had opportunities, and I just wasn't leaving West Virginia. And then when this opportunity came up, I was thinking, well, it's girls. I don't know about that. But, and I always tell people, what's the difference between coaching girls and guys? And I narrowed it down to 3 things. Number 1, girls want to be coached a little bit more. Guys, they think they know it all, and they don't need as much help, and they don't listen as well. And then the other thing, 2 guys could get in a fist fight in the middle of practice. And then after that, they go out and eat together and all that. 2 girls get in an argument in the middle of practice. It goes on for 3 months. They just keep bringing it up. And then last but not least, you could be at halftime. And this happened to me my first halftime on the women's side. I didn't mention any names because I normally don't mention names. I'll just say, I don't like to point people out unless I have to. So I'd say, we're not blocking out, we're not coming off pitch, you're not setting good screens and all that. As the players were coming out, everybody had their head down. I said, what is wrong with everybody? And they said, Coach, I know you were talking about me. So every girl in there thought I was talking about them. On the guys' side, they're looking at each other saying, hell, he ain't talking about me, he's talking about you. So they're not going to take that, They don't do anything wrong. So that's something I really noticed, the 3 things. But, it's been great. It's been great. It's been a challenge, and, that's the way, I was able to do that at Salem, and it's great to be able to do that here, and it's great to do it in the state of West Virginia, because I was going to coach in the state of West Virginia somewhere, because I wasn't going to leave. So I wanted to be where my family was and all that. So what better place could you coach at than here?
Anything else for Coach?
What do you do with the net?
I don't know where it is. I don't know. I don't get into that stuff, Bob. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations.